Hey guys, welcome back to the Kingdom Bible Reviews. I've got a brand new Bible to go over today, and I have a confession. This is my first premium New King James Version, and of course, it's going to be a Thomas Nelson. I've been looking at this Bible for quite some time, and I'm going to go over, when we open this up, I'm going to go over a few of the reasons that it really captured my attention, but I literally got this probably about an hour and a half ago. So this, even though it's not an unboxing because, I've already unboxed it, this is a first impression, the feel of it, and I'm going from other people's reviews of this Bible, but it really intrigued me because of some of the features of this. So we have the New King James personal size, large print reference Bible. This is in the Premier Collection by Thomas Nelson. And again, like I said, it's the New King James Version. So flipping it over here, I will go over a few of the features here so you guys can see it. It's got the premium brown goatskin leather cover, Smyth Sewn, raised spine hubs, art gilding, red under gold, 3 double-faced satin ribbons, premium 36 GSM European Bible paper, exclusive Thomas Nelson NKJV comfort print, line matched, extensive end of verse cross-reference system. This is what I'm really excited for. I'll go over that in a second. Words of Christ in red, and then a 10.5 size font. And here is the ISBN. If you are curious, you can pause it there and have a look. Again, it retails $229.99. I paid about $100 US for this Bible, and again, it just came in about an hour and a half ago. So we'll get rid of the box here, and you guys know it comes with the fancy dancy wrapped paper. Obviously, I've already unwrapped it because I had to. I love new Bibles. And you get your little warranty card here going over the Premier Collection. I'll just put that aside. And it comes obviously wrapped in this black paper with all the Premier Collections. These are standard, and I'll just put that aside here. So here we go. This is, again, the brown goatskin leather. Now, a lot of the reviews, I heard that this leather is stiffer than the brown goatskin from previous years before this one came out. So I have nothing to compare it for a brown to brown, but the black goatskin that's on the Sovereign, that's in my large print, that's even on the red KJV single column that I have, this is stiffer. It is stiffer, but it does feel it's got it's really nice texture to it. It does feel a lot better than the Sovereign. With the Sovereign, if you rolled this up, it was almost like the piece of leather was really thin. This is a thick piece of paper. This is a thick cover. This is a thick goatskin cover, but it's a little stiff. Maybe that's just because it's brand new out of the box. But the first feeling I had when I held it, it wasn't that really soft and buttery feel that's on the red single column, as well as my black large print thin line. But this is still a very, very nice cover. I'm a much bigger fan of this than I am of the Sovereign. The Sovereign feels really flimsy, almost like they skimmed out on the quality of leather. Just really, really thin, but this is thick. It's nice, and it's definitely a nice feel for sure. Going over, as you can see, it's perimeter stitched. Very nice job. I did check all of the corners and everything. For a mass-produced Bible, it's pretty good. Pretty good, definitely really nice construction. It's got your raised spine hubs here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy Bible, New King James Version, and the Thomas Nelson. And on the back, there's nothing, a little bit of blemish there, which lets you know that this is a legit piece of leather, so that's good to see. The 3 satin ribbons, we got brown and red, and then a blue, a light blue for the New Testament. Brown head and tail bands, And as I'm sure you're aware, this is edge-lined. But here it's got a nice little gold gilding around it. And oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Like it said, here is the gold gilt edge. Really nicely done. Really nicely done. And then bam. Nice. And you can see the signatures there as well. So it's a very well constructed Bible. I love the red undergold. I just showed this to my kid. He loved that. He thought that was really cool how it turns red. Anyways, going into the inside here, it's got this nice, I'm thinking it's a leather. It's definitely not pleather. It's definitely got some nice texture to it. So I think this is a leather cover, but it says the inside liner, excuse me, but it does say goatskin here. It's got the edge line construction, the piece of paper pasted, so don't rip those apart. I know you've probably heard that a million times in the Bible reviews. This is how it's supposed to be because it's into the block. The text block is basically pasted right into this, and this is what keeps it nice and sturdy and secure. Got your presentation page. It actually, you know what? Like that's not yet. It doesn't open totally yet, but it will, I'm sure, with a little bit of working in. The Holy Bible title page. Here's your publishing title page, Thomas Nelson. And the paper, like it said, 36 GSM. These guys, like, so, how do I say this? I get why premium, like, Bible publishers use a 28 GSM. It makes the Bible thin, and this is obviously a thicker Bible. But there's something about 36 GSM paper I appreciate. I don't feel like I'm going to rip it. When, like with the 28 GSM and my Skylar, and then I even got a new Concord that I got to go over to for a review for you guys. But the 28 GSM, while it feels great and top quality, the 36 GSM in these Premier collections actually has some weight to it. You can feel, it doesn't feel like you're going to rip it if you're turning the pages. So I like the thickness of this paper. It's really easy to turn. Really, really nice to feel, and you know, easy to turn the pages and whatnot. And here is some of the publishing information printed in China, and it is the New King James End of Verse Reference Bible, personal size, large print. And this is, sorry, just to go back here, it is a personal size. It's a little on the thick side, but it is a really nice hand-sized Bible, which is another reason why I really wanted to get this one, because I don't have a premium New King James. Now I do. Yeah. Table of contents. It has the very, very brief preface to the New King James, which is, I do appreciate reading the expanded version, but this is, you know, if you don't have to read it, you can always read the brief preface, right? Old Testament, and then we get into the Bible, the first book of Moses called Genesis. And as you can see, it's got a really nice chapter headings here, the history of creation, bold start of the chapter of each book, but then the verse by verse, the number of the verses is a little hard to see at first because it's the same color. This is one thing. If I could have anything changed on this, two things. One, I'd like it a little bit thinner, but it's kind of a trade-off with the 36. But also, this is like, it almost feels like a missed opportunity. If this would have been a nice red for all of the verse numbers, that would have popped a lot more. Because basically, everything in here is just black. The whole text, the name of the book, the chapter headings, the verse numbers, even the end of verse references, as well as the translator footnotes, it's all black. Even up top here, like, you know, you look at the top of the headings, it's just all, the whole thing is black text in the Old Testament. You can see how good this would have been if they would have done something like this as we get to the New Testament, because the words of Christ are in red, and it really pops when there's a red there and black. So imagine if all of these verse numbers were red. I think that would have been like chef's kiss. That and this thickness is literally it. Other than that, this is a fantastic premium Bible. And again, $100 US. yeah, they're mass produced. They're not made, handmade or anything like that, but the quality is there. You can definitely feel it when you're going through it. And you can see here, I don't know if you guys can see it. I will try to get it for you. It was there a second ago. There's overcast stitching. There it is. Overcast stitching right here between Genesis 5 and 6. You can see it here. So added stability for your Bible, sewn right into the text block. Love it. This is the New King James. So as we proceed, we'll get into, you see the poetry. There's poetic settings here. We go to Job. Job is all in poetic settings. Psalms is all in poetic settings. Proverbs in poetic settings. And this is what's really cool about the New King James, especially Thomas Nelson doing this, is that it's verse by verse and there's a poetic setting. I love it. That's probably my favorite 1-2 combination for a layout. Absolutely love it. Such a fantastic, and it goes all the way through. Like you're into the prophets, even to the minor prophets, and you still got the poetic setting. So I kind of skipped ahead here. Gospel according to Matthew. Here is the first page. And like I said, this paper is super easy to turn, guys. Like it's really easy to turn. Sometimes I'm fiddling with it. The GSM, the quality of paper that Thomas Nelson uses, I truly believe is second to none for durability. Even though it is a premium Bible, I guarantee this can take a Pigma Micron, no problem. Very easy to turn. Anyways, Gospel according to Matthew, and like I said, red letter. So you can see here how it pops. Like that just pops to me. The red, and you got the black letter. Like imagine that red in the verse numbers here. Oh man, that would have been incredible. But anyways, so it is a red letter all the way through to Revelation. Really, really good red. Nothing I've seen, and again, I've only had this for an hour and a half, so I haven't, deep dived into this yet, but everything that I've seen, just quickly glancing through it, the red is very solid all the way through. Very, very beautifully done. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. And you can see that 10.5 size font just absolutely just pops off the page. I don't know if there's the light kind of makes it seem like there's show through, but when you're reading this, there's none whatsoever. The opacity is fantastic. Really, really good. You can see it there because of the light, but when you're reading it, it's really not bad at all. So, like I said, you get to Revelation. We get to Revelation right to 2, and you can see red letter all the way through to Revelation. Then you get to the back, and you got yourself a concordance. Now, this is definitely not, I would consider an exhaustive concordance, but it's there as a study help. That's really it in the back. Usually, a couple like the Sovereign and a couple of the other premium Bibles that I've seen have got the parables of Jesus and the 30 days with Jesus and getting to know God and stuff like that. This doesn't have anything. It's concordance, a blank piece of paper, note regarding the type, and then your standard maps on this glossy paper, which not a huge fan of. I prefer the Schuyler paper maps that are on that paper in the Schuyler, as well as even the Cambridge Concord, that type of paper. It doesn't have that gloss to it, but these are really, they do look really nice. Everything pops, the color pops, so they're there if you need it. But like I said, nothing else, just the concordance, no other study helps at all. This is a straight up Bible, reference Bible, no real other helps as well. So you get to the end and you got your 2 pieces of paper. Remember, this is normal. We don't want to rip that apart. Your ISBN is down at the bottom there, gold stamped, which I appreciate not being on the back. But that's it. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys and talk to you guys about. Now, the first Bible I ever owned was a Thomas Nelson King James $20 special from a local bookstore. It was nothing flashy, nothing fancy, but it's what really captivated me in Scripture, and I fell in love with it. And one of the features of that Bible, and I've even done a review, I think, of it. I'm pretty sure I did in my channel, was that it had end of verse references. Oh my goodness. When I heard that this Bible had the end of verse references and it was verse by verse, double column, I was like, I got to see this for myself. And there you go. The end of verse references are there. The translator's notes at the bottom. Get you some here. You can see it down here. But yeah, the end of verse references, I love it. Like, this is how I love a reference Bible to be. I don't need, like, if I want a Bible that has 80,000 references, I've got my Westminster. When I'm just reading something, I just like as little distractions as I can. But I do want access to the references. So instead of having that complicated Schuyler and Sovereign trying to find everything at the bottom here, this is just right at the end. Boom. Right there at the end. Couple of references, one or two witnesses, that's it. It's not an exhaustive reference. So if you're looking for like a reference Bible, this might not be it. Like a Westminster or even the Sovereign or Schuyler has plenty of references. This is just what I need. Just I want to read and hey, this verse spoke to me. Really, oh, there's a reference. I'll go check it out. So that's the big reason why I really wanted to get this Bible, because I love this layout, the poetry setting, the double columns, as well as the end of verse references. Just fantastic. Anyways, an hour and a half into it, I'm already falling in love with this, and even more so now that I've opened it up and showed it to you guys. A quick little measurement, and then we'll be done. I value your time, and I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me for a bit, talking Bible. So we are just under 6, maybe, we'll say 6 by 9 and a quarter ish. And then we've got, this is a thick one and it is a heavy one. It's 1 inch and 3/4 thick, and it's got some weight to it. That is because there's a lot packed into this with this 36 GSM. So it is on the heavier side. It's not light like my Schuyler. It's definitely not even light like my Concord, but it's got some, it's chunky. It's inch and 3/4 thick. Still not, I don't think it's as thick as my red single column KJV, but it's still pretty thick. It's not as thick, the Sovereign is skinnier, thinner, excuse me. But I love it. Absolutely love it. So thank you guys for coming and checking out the Bible with me. The New King James, and I'll just show here the front of the box. The New King James personal size, large print reference Bible by Thomas Nelson in the Premier Collection. My first New King James premium Bible, and I am pumped up for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.